Good to see Clinton Woods back in the ring again. The taller of these two men with the white trunks and the red trim is having a second contest since he lost in a world challenge to the, well, remarkable and probably pound for pound the best fighter in the world at the moment, Roy Jones, away back in Oregon last September. His opponent here tonight is the short, chunky fellow who's 34 years old from Juarez in Chihuahua province in Mexico, and he's the current Mexican and Continental America's light heavyweight champion, and he's Arturo Rivera. And you don't, Richie Woodall, see too many top-class Mexican light heavyweights. They usually dominate the lighter divisions.
Yeah, they certainly do. They're much stronger in the lower divisions, and it's very rare that you see a good Mexican above middleweight, to be quite honest. But they're known for their durability, and they're extremely tough, and I'm sure Rivera will prove that way tonight.
Well, Clinton Woods is towering over his opponent. He's some 4 to 5 inches taller than the chunky Rivera, who's very heavily legged, as they say. Clinton Woods, tall and lean and looking in very good condition. We thought he looked a wee bit out of sorts in January in Sheffield when he stopped another South American, in that case Sergio Martin Diaz of Argentina. So it's Woods, the former undefeated European, British and Commonwealth champion, and against the reigning Mexican champion.
Superb right-left combination there from Woods. Excellent shot, especially the left hand got through and really rocked Rivera's head back. Great shot.
Well, with Roy Jones winning a version of the world heavyweight title, there may be more than a decent opportunity for Clinton Woods to get back into a world title challenging position, and this is exactly what he's hoping to do, assuming he can dispose of this 34-year-old who comes here having been stopped a couple of months ago in Madrid by a useful Romanian called Alejandro Lacatas. So he has been stopped. In fact, he's been stopped on 2 occasions, and his record is not a bad one. Just 2 losses from 20 professional contests. But Woods looking nice and purposeful, and certainly wants to impress here tonight. Woods, a very thoughtful, careful, calculating boxer. Good variation from him. Little left uppercut. Nice right round the corner from Clinton Woods, just warming himself up for this. Scheduled for 10 rounds, remember. But a huge difference in height and reach. Oh, lovely combination by Woods. Good opening 3 minutes by the world title challenger. Nice touch of gloves. Back to the blue corner goes Arturo Rivera. There's Clinton Woods, and the man in front of him, interestingly, is the former 2-time world heavyweight champion Tim Witherspoon, who's been very much involved for the last couple of months in the Woods camp. But there he is, just 30 years old. And remember, just about everybody in the light heavyweight division in the top 10 is older than Clinton Woods, so he's a comparative youngster. And that is a terrific record. Just 2 defeats, 1 to David Starry at super middle and 1 to Roy Jones. Great atmosphere here in Reading, full of anticipation. There's Arturo Rivera in his corner, Felipe de las Torres. And that is not a bad record at all, even for a man who's now some 34 years old. But a lot of the opposition has not been of the top quality.
Well, the tactics should be pretty plain for Clinton Woods tonight. He's got the height and reach, and he should use that. And when the guy does come in, when Rivera does get in at close quarters, then he's got to start bringing those uppercuts in and bringing his opponent's head up. So get behind that nice long jab, Clinton, and you should be okay.
And already at the start of the second round, you can see that Clinton Woods has upped the pace considerably. Well, that was a good slashing right hand round the corner. And Rivera, who was stopped last time out by a pretty useful Romanian, is in a bit of trouble against a more than useful man from the steel city of Sheffield. Jeff Hines is having a good look at Rivera. Oh, another great right hand from Woods is really going to town. And he stopped it in the second. Well, maybe a little bit premature. I don't think Rivera can have too many complaints. just a minute gone in the second round, and Clinton Woods has really opened it up and looks nice and comfortable and nice and confident, and he gives Rivera a bit of a hug. And we actually expected a little bit more of Arturo Rivera in terms of putting up some decent opposition, but everybody associated with Clinton Woods will be pleased with this, and it was a very good finish, Richie.
Yeah, it was a right hand around the guard that started it all off, and then he just never let up there. And I think it was definitely the right decision by the referee, because there wasn't nothing coming back from Rivera.
That was an absolute cracking right hand round the corner, and a lovely little left to follow it up. And then, in well true championship fashion, Woods did not let his man off the hook, and he kept at him, and the decision was inevitable. Tim Witherspoon will be very pleased. That didn't have too much to do, looking after the cuts and everything else. The big fellow, no better man, you have to say. And I think if Tim Witherspoon says, Clinton, we're going to do a bit of serious training, then you wouldn't say no to Tim Witherspoon. But Clinton Woods, I think, is taking another major step towards another crack at some version of the World Light Heavyweight title.
Stop the contest is, in his opinion, Arturo Rivera in no position to continue, leaving the winner, Clinton Woods.
So Clinton Woods wins for
Ladies
the
and gentlemen, your
34th time and the 21st inside the distance. And they'll be pretty happy with that. And well, terrible Tim, I think, looks terribly pleased, you have to say. Clinton Woods makes his way now to ringside. Didn't have to do too much, but what he did with his customary efficiency and proficiency. And he's now just about to sit himself down on the canvas, together with Tim Witherspoon and Dennis Hobson, and they'll all be talking with Gary Richardson.
Clinton, well done. Fairly straightforward, that one.
Yeah, no, straightforward, but that guy was strong. He was catching me with shots and I could feel him. He was very heavy-handed. But I thought he'd go a bit longer than that, 5 or 6 rounds. But I'm happy to get another early win. Yeah. Just keep plugging along.
Having been in with Roy Jones, how difficult is it to sort of motivate you for that sort of contest? There can be no slip-up, can there?
I don't need no motivation for contests like that. I get more nervous for fights like that. I get more up for fights like that. Nobody expects me to win against Jones. But guys like this expect me to win. So I'm more up for it.
When you did, let's show you how you won. Take a look at this. What are your thoughts on this? Here it comes for you.
Yes, that's what I've been working on, the overhand right. Yeah, and that's what I caught him with.
Yeah, and it's good when you've been working on something to see you sort of put it into practice on the night.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to see that when you do work in the gym and you do try new things out, that they're working. And then people are calling me as though I'm again a veteran at 35, 36 fights, but I'm still learning.
Yeah. There's a veteran sitting to your right, Tim Witherspoon. What's he do for you in the corner?
Well, that overhand right, that's what we've been working on. That one of Tim's major punches in his artillery. That's what we've caught him with.
No, that punch came naturally. When I tried to show him it already came natural. He already had the punch in his repertoire. He's a real nice guy, well disciplined person, and I knew that he was going to take this fight.
Let's have a quick final word with Dennis Hobson, the manager. Now, if Roy Jones was to vacate the WBC title, would that open the door again for Clinton?
Definitely so. Roy Jones is going to go for mega fights, we believe, at the heavyweight level. So it's going to open it up for Clinton. Clinton's number 3 at the moment. He's going to be number 1 shortly, because Griffin and Tarver are going to fight for the IBF, as I told you before. So it's going to leave Clinton to fight for the vacant. And hopefully we can do it on BBC live in England, and hopefully Sheffield.
So the WBC are saying what exactly to you? When and where?
It's not a matter of where. I mean, we're still negotiating. We're waiting for Roy to give the nod and say, you know, he's going to fight a mega fight at heavyweight level. So we're just waiting, and we've got to be patient. He's been patient before, and he got the biggest fight a British fighter's fought in a long time. So it's just a matter of being patient again. And if we can pull the Roy Jones fight off, we can pull another fight off for the light heavyweight championship.
Well done tonight. Cheers,
like
Ben.
I said, this is a team effort as well. There's more than Tim. There's Neil, who've been with from the beginning. And good luck, George, he's been in hospital today. So good luck, George, if you're watching.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.
Thanks.